game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Jason Shinjo will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit high and deep out to left. Kahn ranging back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Brian Rivers. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Miguel Merced will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Gil Garcia will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
The 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one gets away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this one's by him to the backstop. Throw good, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Just a 4-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected, and they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Webb racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Second baseman
Troy Switzer will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Silva ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
It's a real good effort out there in center field. I didn't think he was going to have much of a chance to track this down, but he nearly comes up with it as it hits off the wall. And then once this kicks away from him, winds up getting played into a triple.
Into the box, Joe Rylander, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Webb has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he'll have second thoughts down there as he just wanted to draw a throw. That was shaping up to be close anyway. He'll stick around at third with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Villanueva is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
batting second.
Claudio Silva will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Pedro Alvarado will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, Matty, he has been having a nice season for sure, but when you look into the numbers a little more closely, he's been scuffling a little bit lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're
Leading off for the Braves.
Eduardo Rodriguez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Ender Inciarte will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Villanueva gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Jason Shinjo. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Now batting.
Brian Rivers is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after. Jordan Kahn will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Lewis Martin will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Switzer is right there, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Ramon Villanueva will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Switzer over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Miguel Merced is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Miguel Merced.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Standing in now, Gil Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Troy Switzer digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Kahn is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Rylander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Into the box now, Joel Guerra, as he'll swing and lift a... Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. John King will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Duncan Webb will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Nobody out, runner on first. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Alexi Aponte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
First and second here with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Shinjo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Aldo Castillo will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, he scored that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there. And he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Pedro Alvarado comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Lloyd Carter is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
Leading off for the Braves,
Eduardo Rodriguez is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rodriguez is retired, and there's 1 away. Ender Inciarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Jason Shinjo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martin will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Jordan Kahn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So he's into second on the two-base hit here to lead off the home fourth. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. Rylander is up with it, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think that was the right decision. I think he figured that since the ball didn't get too far away from him, that he'd have a better shot. But he underestimated the speed and the jump at second base, and they don't get him.
In now, Ramon Villanueva has to swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and third with none out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Slider. Good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too. I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with two strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, John King, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. And he lays off for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the...
On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Now to the plate, Duncan Webb. He drew a walk his first time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Outside, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Stephen Hacker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Switzer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brian Valenzuela is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Brian Rivers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
That's inside. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Down the 3rd baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Into the box, Miguel Merced. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 428, the official estimate on that last home run. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop,
Gil Garcia strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
the batter, number 9, second baseman, Troy Switzer.
Troy Switzer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for Atlanta.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Into the box now, Joe Rylander, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit, because he's looking a little hot out there.
In now, Joel Guerra. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he is in there.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Eduardo Rodriguez will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. One and two.
He still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Second and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ender Inciarte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pitch is popped up. Castillo has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-3. The inning, Aldo Castillo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
Bounce towards the second baseman and taken in out there for the first out.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Claudio Silva. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Switzer has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Pedro Alvarado.
Pedro Alvarado will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Rivers ranges to his right. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Into the box, Jordan Kahn, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Gordon Castilla is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Ender Inciarte will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Jason
Shinjo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. Well, that'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Brian Rivers will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that runner on first was hurting any after that hit by pitch. He didn't show it at all there. He's going to come all the way around to score here on the RBI double. You can bet he's loving that.
Miguel Merced will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gil Garcia. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Fouled back. 3 runs already home here. drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
In now, Troy Switzer. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Liner towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer.
Darren Zager will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Joe Rylander will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get strike over. He's able to jump ahead.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Webb has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Joel Garrett stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kahn on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 10 and the Marlins 3. Lewis Martin will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Lewis Martin.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Count is 4. 3-2.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Ramon Villanueva is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Another one sent foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Second baseman,
John King is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Runner at first here, one man out. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Guerra has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Duncan Webb digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Webb.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, if I'm managing this team, I don't need to see much more. I mean, he's given him a good outing, but judging by how hard that last ball was hit, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
Alfonso Reyes will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. In there at the knees, strike one. Ball one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Brian Mullis will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kevin Givens is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Standing in now, Jason Shinjo. High in the air out to center field. Silva will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Kendry Flores will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Aldo Castillo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Aldo Castillo.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much. You give up 3 runs and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box, Claudio Silva, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Rylander finds it. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Pedro Alvarado will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 9.
Jordan Kahn strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerra giving chase. And that's the third out. 1 left for Miami. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Brian Rivers comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. hit hard on the ground to the right. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Kahn, 1 away. Gil Garcia strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. He's running towards second. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kahn is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Coming to the plate now, Troy Switzer, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Webb moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Lewis Martin digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And
now batting, shortstop
Ramon Villanueva stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
now batting.
In now, Duncan Webb. He singled his last time up. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Landon Sanchez come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Joe Rylander is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High pop up. Castillo is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting. Right
At the
fielder,
plate, Joel Guerra. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Jose Santos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Santos.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. There goes the runner. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. On to first, a double play. Juan Valdez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Mike Rubio will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Third baseman
Aldo Castillo digs in now after lining out in his last try. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
now batting Center fielder.
Claudio Silva ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets.